So I was thinking back when I was 16 and finally got the internet and started researching about the world and saw what was going on. I started getting a bit, depressed, seeing how the earth is going. And you all felt that before? And if you felt like we're kind of going in the wrong direction, kind of come into a deep state of kind of depression and apathy. And I've got, oh God. Then I discovered permaculture, which is a really amazing thing, and it really had all the solutions to the problems that I just kept on seeing. And it just empowered me, and it made me realize that we've got this. Humanity's really got this. So I want to talk about these solutions to these problems, because I feel like we all really need to hear it. We're really getting stuck on the problems that we're facing, and there's not enough people telling us there's solutions out there and we can do this, okay? So firstly, I want to talk about, our food. So a lot of people are worried about, what's going on with my food? It's got a lot of GMOs, it's got a lot of stuff, okay? So I want to talk to you about food forestry. So food forests it's a different way of growing food than in traditional agricultural systems. It resembles a forest. If you look at a food forest, you'd say, oh, that's just a forest. But the difference is that every single plant, to the little shrub, to the vine that's growing up that tree, is a productive species. It has fruit trees, has edible vines, has edible root systems, and they all grow harmoniously. They all support each other's growth. And because of this, you can grow more food in a square patch than you could if you were just growing one crop. So it's highly productive. But just like a forest, it's self-maintaining. You've never seen someone water a forest, eh? Pesticides or fungicides, trying to kill all the bugs. But the forest thrives. It grows in fertility year after year. We can copy and we can adapt our human way of farming to nature's methodology, and then get the same success with even more abundance and yield year after year. We can create a system that actually makes the land more fertile instead of degrades it, while also providing for our every need. Okay? This style of farming, because it is grown organically and is grown in harmony with the land, produces crops that are 16 times more nutrient dense than vegetables that you get from your traditional supermarket. And also, the best bit about growing this food is that you actually know where it's coming from. If you grow this food in your backyard, you know that you can spray any chemicals. You know this is not some GMO stuff. You produced it yourself. So you can fully know that the food that you're eating is going to make you thrive. It's going to enhance your health. These systems, these food forest systems, because nature's doing the work for us, they don't require as much maintenance. Don't need to weed them as much. Don't need to add fertilizers. It self-maintains and it grows year after year. This system, when I've seen it in practice, I've met families that have an established food forest system. They spend around 4 hours a week maintaining the food forest, and that's just mainly just harvesting. Mm-hmm. Nature waters the garden, the plants get rid and the animals get rid of the pests, and their job is just mainly to balance the system, to place plants after they harvest them, and enjoy the food and enjoy the fruits of the land. Okay? The system is a beautiful system. With that spare time, they have time for spending with each other as a family. They have time to pursue arts, creativity, spirituality. With this surplus time that they're not spending working to earn money to buy the food and go to the supermarket, they're spending with each other. This type of lifestyle, I think, is attendant to all of us right now. And I want to spread this awareness and this lifestyle and make it more popular here in Bali. We have a nursery. We have systems that help people transition into this lifestyle very easily. And this lifestyle, it's about creating a legacy, not just for us. It's about creating a legacy for our kids and their great-grandkids kids. A food forest system can live for hundreds of years if properly maintained. So if you put in the time and the effort to create this food forest system, you're creating abundance for your future generations. You're creating security for your future generations. You're creating a better life for your kids. The families that I met that have food forest systems, one of their kids wanted to be a poet. You know, a lot of people say, oh, if you're a poet, how are you going to feed yourself? Their answer will be, oh, from the garden that my parents made from. So, a lot of people are worried about, you know, the water that's drying up. Well, if you have what we call a natural swimming pool, which is a pool that's been filtered and cleaned by plants and animals, much like a lake, that's a giant water tank, a giant beautiful water tank that you can just plunge into every single day. And you come up to the surface, you don't have to wash off the chlorine. It's 100% chemical free, much like a natural lake. All the runoff from your land can go to that natural swimming pool. A lot of people are worried about where they're going to get the fuel from. Because petrol prices are going up. Oil in the Middle East is getting out of control. You can grow your own fuel. You can grow coconuts. You can grow palm oil that can make biodiesel. You can grow plants that you can convert into ethanol with simple systems. You can use your food scraps from your home and the human waste to produce biogas, which can be used for the heating and cooling of your home too. You can run your fridge up there. You can run your hot water system. You can grow your own fuel. So when the prices of fuel goes up, that's not your problem. It's not your family's problem. These systems of self-sufficiency exist right now. They are cheap to install and they are available. This technology isn't taught to us. It is available. A lot of people are worried about how deforestation, or worried about the forest being chopped down. You can grow your own wood. You plant a bamboo within 3 years. That's all the wood that you need to build a house. You plant some trees, rosewood, teak. In 10 years, you can build the most beautiful house out of wood that you've grown on your land. You can create solutions for yourself and your family. You don't have to impact nature. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to live as a peasant. You can live a luxurious lifestyle that provides for all of your needs in abundance in a really beautiful way. And you can provide that for your kids and your great-grandkids. So a lot of people ask me, oh, well, you know, I've never gardened before. I don't know how to do all these things. I don't know where to start. I felt the same. When my grandfather passed away, I was very saddened. I was 16. He tried to show me how to grow vegetables. He built his own home, fixed his own car. His utility belt, he could do everything. He tried to teach me that, but I didn't want to listen at that time. I wasn't interested. And when he passed away, I thought all that knowledge passed away with him. But to honor him, he said, no, I'm going to learn how to do this stuff myself. So I started growing my own food. Right? When I started, I'm like, wow, this is really easy. This feels really intuitive. What I didn't realize is that humanity has been growing food since the dawn of time. This is intuitive to us. This is in our DNA. Once you start doing it, it becomes the easiest thing in the world. You just need to get started. A lot of people say, oh, I just don't have money to live this kind of self-sufficient life. Well, the more that you invest in this infrastructure, the cheaper your life becomes. The money that you save from these investments, you can use to create more infrastructure so you save even more money. That builds onto itself. Eventually you get to the point that those families are living in the food forest that actually provide a surplus. They sell the extra vegetables at the markets. That makes them money. Pays for all the bills and things that they need that can't come for that. So you can actually live an abundant life where the land's providing all of your needs, including your financial needs. This lifestyle is attainable. Requires a little bit of work at the start, that then it creates an abundant future for future generations. A lot of people tell me, oh, Jai, I don't have land. It's not available to you. There's a lot of people that run this lifestyle, but they don't have the time. They're too busy. They're working lots of jobs, but they want to live this life. Learn these skills. Make those partnerships. Help them provide help them build a food for us, help them build a future. I will provide that land for you. All of this is attainable. The solutions are here right now. We can create a better world for ourselves and for our kids. We don't need to wait for some advanced technology. We don't have to wait for the aliens. We can do this right now. We can solve the problems that humanity face. And we can do it in a beautiful, abundant, luxurious way. Thank you so much.